Here we are with an estimated 260 player Boy Howdy campaign for you. Our first round tonight is going to be the Rivertown, followed up by the Smokestacks here, the regiments that are playing in tonight's event, and the actual server population is 264. Union right now up by 2 on the CSA side. In terms of artillery, there is none on this map, so the infantry imbalance is now teetering back and forth, but 1 in favor of the Union side. Frontline reporters, Union perspective, you have Rebelson here from the Stonewall Brigade, and on the CSA side, you have Cloud from the Army of Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what's going on in the sky. If you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV, and we can put that in the pinned comment of the video. So, with that all being said, Conquest is the name of the game for the Boy Howdy campaign. You have 3 points of contention. You have the C point all the way back in the Washington Street area, the B point by the Harpers Ferry Graveyard, and the A point on the river crossing map in beautiful Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Now, normally you fight over all 3 points, but in this event you fight only over 1 point until the 30-minute mark, and you can see based on the way that the CSA is marching, they are going right to this A point, and the A point will be fought over until the 30-minute mark. Oh boy. They only missed you and Killer and Zapstar and Cloud and others as they move in, but 30th North Carolina, now Garland's brigade, getting a lot of great shots there, as they should. Although return fire starting to get back in their way, and as a result, they're being pushed back. Other rules with this event, so they have to quick time until the 40-minute mark after leaving spawn at the 43-minute mark. That's why they're moving so slow in a frankly open position. So they have to at least quick time until the 40-minute mark. But what's fascinating is you have the most CSA team contesting the A point. The rest of the Union team is pushing up the hill towards the B point. Now, normally in this event, either side to start a match plays one of 2 ways, right? You're only fighting over 1 point until that 30-minute mark. And so the team who gets to it first will obviously capture the point, but the other team who's further away from the point, which in this case happens to be the Union side, has a decision. They can either try to fight over the point of contention until the 30-minute mark, see if they can capture it or decapture it for some time, and then fight over the remaining 2 points. Or they can do what the Union side is mostly doing now, which is just sitting back, letting the opposing side have that flagpole advantage for the remaining 10 minutes until the 30-minute mark when the rest of the points open up. Take the ticket loss and call it a day, because the flag advantage in this game that you get, it deals an automatic ticket loss if you are ahead on flagpoles. So right now CSA is up 1-0 on flagpoles, so they're dealing 1 flagpole's worth of damage to the Union side automatically, and that ticket drain is going to be more damage to your side than anything else in this game. And so the flags ultimately are the most important thing in this event. Now, you still have some Union here, right? You have Garland's brigade, Stonewall Brigade contesting it. CSA, after capturing the point, starting to spread out a little bit. TKO, Kentucky Outlaws here, taking the Stonewall Stairwell, which is an iconic position for the Union side on the downtown skirmish map. Don't see that too often anymore just because of the crammed streets of Harpers Ferry. And then it looks like you have the banners, part of Pan Am tonight. They're just going to charge.
Brace it up, brace it up. Brace right, boys, brace right. I'm just gonna rip off these sticks. Oh no, my God, no! Oh no! Oh, why do you... Brace, boys, brace. Get in there, get in there. Slaughter these fucks! Kill him!
So it's a wipe there. That was a crazy bucking ball shot to see the impact of that. But Union main spawn down the road here. CSA main spawn down on this side. This map's always fascinating because, at least looking at this map from this angle, right, the only way it makes sense to get up to the actual fight is through the Stonewall stairwell and then run up to the graveyard. However, Union side able to walk up from their main spawn up the little hill here. It's very angled, believe me. CSA have a similar thing on their side. which you can actually see some CSA force in the 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters doing that right now. So, because it used to be both sides would just bonsai the A point to start a round. It would just be complete chaos for both sides trying to rush to this spot. But now that's kind of changed as of late. And I mean, on top of this as well, look at the tickets, right? CSA side, there's obviously been that charge that the CSA won. They dominated that pretty thoroughly. And beyond that, there hasn't really been a whole lot of chaos. And Union, despite that, is still down almost a third of a morale stage right now. So that's just what the flag advantage can do for you in this game. And that's why it's so important. Union side likely to be in engaged, probably a fourth of the way through engaged. So CSA is going to have a morale stage of a lead by that point, the 30-minute mark. But it's going to be a question of, can the Union side hold the B and C point for a majority of the remaining time to catch back up and take a lead, right? Because obviously trying to fight over that A point from the Union perspective is pretty difficult, right? You're going to be charging down a tight alleyway with CSA looking like they have buck and ball too. It's a shotgun essentially. And even if they didn't have the 42s, the shotguns, right? You're still charging down a really tight area with a lot of guys, and defenders are just going to destroy you that way. So it makes sense from the Union perspective to sit back and not fight over it, but at the same time, they need to make sure they get the B point and the C point, lock it down so that, you know, they can catch back up, because they're going to need to. CSA will have the buffer, and they'll have time to move up here, which it wouldn't be surprising if the CSA side decided to leave the A point before the 30-minute mark, which they're already starting to do. They still have a decent-sized force sitting back, knowing that Union's there. And the CSA force, at least pushing up this way right now, it looks like it's the Kentucky Outlaws and the Banners. And then already up here, you got 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters. Looks like 5th Alabama. TKO's already up here, a couple guys with the Banners. But they're getting a shootout across the graveyard with the Union team up on this side, which you got the 7th Louisiana up front on the stone wall. 4th New Jersey behind. Behind them, Midwest, 65th Illinois. Got the 1st Massachusetts. And George Creasy, what is he doing here? You know, when I was looking over originally, I thought, you know, this would be Molex, but it's like, why would Molex not be playing with Pan Am? Molex, originally a part of the Pennsylvania Army, made some nice websites for him, and Campfire Games hired him to work on their website and the new War of Rights website, which when I say new, it's been a long while since the new updated version of that site has been out, but it's very good, and they're working on the service records as well, which who knows if that'll ever come out and when it'll ever come out. But service records will be very nice, because it's supposed to keep track of every War of Rights match played. They've shown that they have worked on that, and that is working right now because they did a bunch of ticket balance changes 2-3 weeks ago at this point, which was a very good thing to see. But on top of that, I don't entirely remember what the service records do. You'd think, you know, for my one, you know, side hobby is to know everything through and through with War of Rights, but the only issue for me, actually, I could probably just look it up right now. Regardless, I'll look it up as the battle kind of goes on, and then I can give a more correct definition of what it will be. But with CSA sending most of their force up to that B point, starting to contest it, still a little over 4 minutes before we see that point open up, but 30th North Carolina, Garland's Brigade, and Stonewall Brigade at least contesting this A point, which 7th South Carolina on the point directly in case some of the Union guys run around the corner, but you got 6th Arkansas and TB on it. So, and actually they got a little game going on here. Garland's Brigade going up top.
Shooting down.
And they're kind of putting some flanking fire on that. Alternatively, on the B point, CSA's charging this. Not kind of. They've taken the cornerstone wall.
Brace. Countercharge.
Corner. Defend the corner.
Brace.
Unit. All to the corner of the wall. Center lane. Mix it with friendlies and brace.
Oh, they're coming in. They're
Coming down to the far left.
to the far left.
Hold them off. Idiots.
Load in their face. Yeah, load your rifles. Get him.
Independent fire. Light them up.
So they just got the close range fire going on at this point. CSA also hitting on the opposite side. Not as many over here from either side. TKO 5th Alabama hitting first match. George Creasy in the thick of it. Gets a kill. He's using hacks. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you gotta hit that. Alright. So, CSA putting pressure on both sides. Union, holy crap, they won on the A point. Wow. I can hear through the frontline reporter of Rebelson here, the Colt yelling to get the flag up. That's a huge win for the Union side. Huge win. CSA lose their flag over here, although it might be out of bounds. So, inbounds, it's a 5-minute despawn timer. If it's out of bounds, it's a 30-second despawn timer. But even though Union has success on the A point, they're still down almost 2/3 of a morale stage right now and losing this B point. 2 minutes left until the B and C point can be captured. The service records, they did a field report for it. Oh, they're charging. Oh, getting closer. I mean, they're slowly pushing the Union back here.
Everyone go. Get this flag up.
Get into him.
On the right, on the right.
Keep moving.
So Union flag goes down. The rest of the Union trying to get back to the C point, which there's already some CSA. By that I mean 4 in EIB. 2nd Texas here. No surprise that EIB's back here. Probably just waiting for the Union side to capture it and then go over and decap it. Union maybe going to lose a 2nd flag here in the road. CSA's got some nice shots. Can Ryan Storm make it out being chased by the banner? Zapstar in front. NA Officer of the Year last year. And it looks like they will stop. So Ryan Storm going to be able to get the flag out there. Anyway, service records. It looks like it'll be a central hub for showcasing your involvement in War of Rights. They provide a detailed history of your achievements, participation, and connection to the community. And then it also shows all the matches that you've played, who was in it, replays for that, and achievements, more with that. So it's a cool thing that they're working on, Molex. A big part in that, working on the website, that's for sure. George Creasy, you could say, is the voice of War of Rights. A very good voice at that. Has helped out in the past with War of Rights tutorial videos and other things on the channel, and we occasionally do those, so they're always appreciated.
Hang on, just wait a second.
Alright, move for it.
There you go.
But at least the only thing I don't like about the service records, while it's a very cool concept, it's not necessarily a part of the game. But again, they hired on Molex for that, so it's not. It shouldn't, at least in theory, be taking too much away from the other development, because it's the same thing when War of Rights released the 1776 event last year. They hired, I think, Pingu, if I'm remembering the name right. He originally modded the game for some French stuff, Napoleonic, that he was working on. And they hired him, and the 1776 event happened, and I don't think that event would have happened if it wasn't for Pingu being hired on. So, all good decisions there, in my opinion. But anyways, past the 30-minute mark at that point. CSA's outnumbered on the A point at this time. Looks like they're charging in. My camera is moving as fast as it can over here. Union getting the far C point. CSA winning the graveyard.
Spear wall, don't let it go.
So it looks like CSA is going to edge out the charge, but enough Union there that they should be able to stop that. Fascinatingly, Union's going around to the north side of the B point. CSAC in charge.
Come on, let's do it.
Alright, 7.
Yankees, you're dying.
Thanks for your service, 7.
My bad.
Hey, you guys gonna hide behind the tree all
Back up from the fence! Back up from the fence!
Just shoot them as they walk in, and I'm gonna
Shoot him!
Oh, kill that
Watch
one,
your
kill that
flag.
one, kill that one, kill that one.
You're dying.
Kill him!
So kind of
Oh, boy, spear wall.
fizzling out there.
Read out in their faces, read out in their faces.
Just reload.
He's gonna get one.
Kind of fizzling out after that guy.
Take a ball. Hold on.
It was his ragdoll.
Pull back. About face. About face. About face.
So, CSA hits engage. Union down a half morale stage. Looks like there's a charge on C. This is the thing with Conquest. The maps are huge. If guys are spread out, a lot can happen around the same time. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, you're dead too.
Run the back.
Oh my god.
Get that bug of our life, shoot him up.
Brace it out, Giants. You got
Nothing we can handle.
Brace off the fence. Yeah, we got it.
You have a flag, Mr. Dublin. Boy, howdy.
So it looks like that charge will be held. TKO still left for CSA, but you do have a good amount of Union still left. So Union having the 2-1 flagpole lead out of this whole thing, it's huge. Because, I mean, the problem for CSA at this point is the charges on the extreme flanking points has failed. And so they have left is the B point, and they have to kind of make a decision to either push the A point at this point or the C point at this point. I'm just going to keep saying point. Because why not? We love the word point. But the difficult thing is, I don't know, they're just going to have to spread themselves out. And in this event, they don't have a Steam chat, so it's not like the team can easily communicate. And so the problem is you'll have some of the CSA trying to push the A point, some of the CSA trying to push the C point. They're clearly not winning, and that leaves the B point completely vulnerable. Now, CSA does have some guys that here. A Union flag was down, just despawned, but still, the B point, all things considered, very weak. But it's not like the Union's really pressuring it, because if you have a 2-1 flagpole lead, you know, there's not necessarily a need to push out, right? Just don't want to be too greedy at times. A little greediness can pay off. You know, it's like gambling. What are the odds? Looks like there's a charge going on. You can see on top right, frontline reporter at the A point, little shenanigans over there. CSA flag trying to run out. Union holding that. Looks like the flag might have been decapped partially. Stonewall Brigade holds.
Nicely done, SB. I mean, they were right there and we fucking slaughtered them. Well done, well done. Reform, SB, reform.
So, yeah, that's going to be the thing. CSA's... I mean, Union's defending 2 points. CSA has guys on their middle point, and CSA's kind of split up between the points. It's just going to be difficult. Now, they do have the morale ticket lead right now, which... good things on their part, right? They have a little time to adjust, you know, figure out what they're doing. 25 minutes on the clock, still plenty of time. So, I mean, they're not in the worst position, but as time progresses and no progress is made, it gets a little concerning there. By progress, I mean contesting one of the points pretty heavily, or decapping it, or capping it. I mean, something, right? And you actually have a couple Union guys trying to go up to the B point here, but I mean, you do have A and V holding here with some 5th Alabama.
I think we did.
They did.
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Oh my god.
What are you doing? Get out of here.
Nitty, I think you need some Jack and Coke, man.
What the hell?
Yeah, there was
Some
definitely
random dude.
Yeah, some random dude ran up.
So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, the rest of the match could be like this, which, you know, huge props to Union. Union winning this A point was huge. Now, you get why CSA pushed the majority of their forces up to the B point before the 30-minute mark, because they had to contest it. But apparently it was too many. Or maybe not, because, you know, they ended up winning the point in decisive fashion by bringing most of their team up there.
Get his ass, Big Hal. Oh, you fucking suck.
There you go.
There you go.
Exactly. SB pushing up back on the point. CSA main spawn's going up. It's just the fascinating thing with the A point is that you would think with both sides main spawn being so close, Union's being over there, CSA over here, it being so close to this A point that there'd be a lot more fighting over it, but there surprisingly isn't. EIB looks like they're trying to back cap as there's a little charge going on in the tents. CSA, a couple guys pushing out in that direction, hitting a Union line as well. I mean, again, this is Conquest at its finest. Everything happening everywhere. And are they going to get a decap? EIB?
You're ramboing. You're ramboing. You can't do that.
First Mass going to try to charge him out with some 65th Illinois. 30 seconds to decap the point. About 15 seconds left.
Stab him out, boys. Stab him out, boys.
Don't stab me!
And it looks like they're just going to stop it in the nick of time. About 5 more seconds that would have been decapped. But with Union pulling off there, the Vandals win on this side.
North, one more north.
And they're starting to push to the point now. Looking over on this side, Union's got reinforcements streamlining over to this point. Tickets are about to be even as both sides are very close to hitting taken losses. And CSA a little progress on the C point. Not so much on the A point. But that progress is stopped. Charging the backwoods. CSA reinforcements from the B point. TKO kind of looks oblivious. This man is enjoying his bathroom break on the job. And the Union just does not bother with them. Which, why would you bother a guy that's using the bathroom, you know? Oh, Snake sees him.
Stop. Hold right here. Hold right here. Form. Commence fire.
And that's the place to die, isn't it? The outhouse. So, yeah, here's the CSA reinforcements. A and V, Pan Am, or PA and V, I should say.
Where's your battle line? Form the what? Where?
They pushed up and pretty much wiped 4th New Jersey. It's the Midwest. And now both sides in taking losses at the exact same time. So Union's done exactly what they needed to up to this point. You know, down the initial cap, down like 2/3 of a morale stage, and they have crawled their way back up to being even with the CSA side. Now they just have to keep it, and so far they're looking real good. You got the banners pushing through this side. Union kind of sees them, and they're trying to surround them. 7th LA about to hit them.
Fire, go! Fire wants to go! Fire wants to go! Get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Stall in this position!
And a little difficult to see with the tents. Banners win that. 65th charge in. And it looks like CSA is going to win that. Meanwhile, towards the point, PA and V starting to pressure. Great shots down the road. 83rd Pennsylvania, 7th LA, Midwest here. Getting to a shootout with them. But Pan Am here should soon be able to collapse from both sides. And again, CSA is getting good pressure on the point. They haven't been able to break through. A point, you know, there's pressure there. Not a significant amount. Not at least as significant as the amount over here. And as we're looking back at the C point, TKO starting to shift over to the side that the Bandos are on the south. You got EIB reinforcing A and V. So CSA starting to get a foothold around the point. They just actually have to break in. It's a little siege going on here. Unfortunately, though, for the CSA sieging side, I mean, Union can just keep getting respawned. CSA's on the negative side of this ticket trade just because Union has the flagpole lead, and so that's the thing. And also, it's going to be interesting, right? No Steam Chat again, so they're surrounding, but can they actually, you know, hit at the same time? Because if they go in independently, Union's going to defeat in detail, or they might just charge out like this and try to wipe them before CSA can really even make an effort. Kind of.
If you're spotting on flag, go south southwest.
Right here, line up.
Oh my goodness. I have risen. Oh, they're on the snake drone.
Although, this is what I mean right here. You go. TKO's up in front. Putting up a good fight with 65th. And the thing is you got the banners back further behind. I don't know if they realize TKO's engaged, but they need to get up here. I mean, the rest of the Union team on C point is focused on A and V right now, PA and V, and they're charging.
Oh my god, I never expected like that. Stay away from me.
Got one.
Stay away from that flag.
Go. Eddie.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh god.
You see in the distance, banners starting to show up. Pan Am about to be won.
Do not let them pick that flag up. Do not let them pick that fucking flag up.
Hey, Flag, come here, Flag. Come here, Flag.
And finally, CSA side is going to break through on one of the 2 points. Union's down 1 flag right now, about to potentially lose another.
Race west first. Gun.
Clear them out, boys. Clear
I
them
got race on defense.
Flag north.
Oh, I hope I can get this bay on before they stab me to death.
boys. Public extra mine.
No. We can talk about this. We can talk about this, right?
Honors here.
Zop, if you got this.
And with that being said, 2 flags down for the Union side. CSA is going to win the C point back and start gaining on tickets. Huge for the CSA side right now. Those Union guys going to have to spawn main without a flag. 5-minute despawn timer on that. And if I'm the Union side, especially if I just spawned here, I'm gunning it to the B point. Because you just faced a lot of pressure from the CSA over here. And you know they have a good amount there. You need to get to that B point before Union can get a foothold. Now, I know these guys won't have their flags, but even decapping the B point and holding it for some time is huge. But look at the CSA, right? The moment they won on the C point, they're instantly going back to the B point. A and V to the north side. To the south side, you got EIB and then TKO. So it's a perfect response by the CSA team. You know, they won, immediately pushed the center point to make sure Union doesn't get a chance on it. And it allows them to secure the 2-1 flagpole lead. Now, Union has a little ticket lead at this point, and they have some time to work with, but, you know, it's not a huge ticket lead, all things considered.
One flag at B right now. One flag.
83rd,
They're
follow me.
moving.
Hey.
They're set up on the wall by
Hey.
now.
Hey, buck and ball bayonets. Buck and ball and bayonets. Get behind the stone wall. Take a need to reload. Buck and ball and bayonets. Buck and ball and bayonets.
Let's go, full kits, boys. Full kits.
So, looks like, I mean, at least 83rd back there is shooting using the stone wall. 7th LA getting up on the north side of it. Although, as I say that, looks like more reinforcements there. You do have a large Union group pushing through right now. Midwest, they're hitting A and B.
This is why we should have shot.
Sorry, did you?
You're going down, brother. That's where you're going.
So, it looks like CSA is going to win that out. Charge happening on the B point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're doing it. Virginia! Boys, come here, boys.
Fall, Virginia. Yeah, baby.
I'm trying not to kill one of my own people here. Shit.
Same.
Let's go.
Ah, you dirty
Let's
ribs.
go.
Ah.
Get that goddamn rebel shit rag off of this pole.
So, Union wins on the point. CSA reinforcements starting to move over. They did just hold a charge, right? Union flag is down over there.
Go, drive him off this flag.
So, I mean, Union even getting a decap here for like a minute or two will be helpful. Especially because they're still waiting for those flags back at the C point to despawn unless someone's picked them up. But it looks like no one's over there from either side. CSA is like full sending their team back to the B point here.
Flag, regroup around flag. Regroup around the flag. Hey.
Hey, 27th, north. Repel, invaders, south.
Hey, to the north, to the north, to the north,
Yeah,
to the
we're
north.
here, brother. Give me that pistol, son. Put that down. Put that down, bro.
Stay steady, gentlemen. Stay steady.
Because I'm gonna have a good summer tonight.
Hey, Yankee.
Clear,
Why you
clear.
attacking
So
us?
TKO winning on the point direct. Rest CSA pouring in multiple regiments there. Clean out the rest of the Union. Again, Union wasn't going to be able to hold out there just because, again, those flags are over there. And it looks like that 3rd Union flag that was down in the camp got picked up over here. Kramer picking it up. Good job on him. 7th LA, level 77. Look at that. The numbers align. CSA going to get this B point back. And they'll start doing a flag loss. Both sides fairly even tickets. What a good fight so far tonight.
Race it out, fellas.
Fucking ball, baby.
Bastards.
So that's another wipe there for the CSA side. What a back and forth fight. Now, what's fascinating, right, is you got some of the Union guys from the main spawn. They're heading up, but some Union looks like they're just trying to dive bomb towards the C point. One of the flags at C have despawned for the Union side.
Get the fuck out there.
Shoot him.
That buck and ball is shredding. 4th New Jersey moving up in there. Now, Union able to be seen there. And it looks like A and B is going to shift back. Killer way out front of his guys there. But they're not shifting back with a flag. Union does have a flag, so Union should be able to win that, of course. We could see what happens soon. A lot of Union moving out from Maine right now. A little shenanigans at A, but this is probably one of the best fights we've seen with the Boy Howdy campaign in a hot minute. Like, in terms of, like, evenness and competitiveness. It's been very good.
Watch me do this.
In about 5 seconds, my entire 30 guys.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Oh fuck, my bad.
Protect me. Protect me. Protect me.
Need shield!
Oh,
I will die for my flag!
Hold him up, boys! Hold him up! Hold him up! Hold him up! Get ahead of the flag! Oh my god!
And A and V, oh, here comes the rest of them. But Union's starting to get that decap as they hit braking. Some more as well. Briefly looking at the B point. Looks like Union maybe going to mount a push-up soon. There could be a charge there shortly. Crap. The beautiful thing about Conquest, everything happens at once.
Aim a little bit low.
Yeah, I've never seen fighting on these rocks like this
Right
before.
below. Oh,
East!
First Maryland, TKO's heading towards C to go and help A and V out.
Fuck that officer.
East on the corner of that building.
Pass the
Gentlemen,
word to
we
your
have them right where we want
TKO's heading to C.
So that decap on that side, I mean, A and V's not pushing in. I mean, a couple of them are. Good amount of them sitting back, too.
Kill this guy on the pole.
Kill this
Kill
guy
this
right
guy.
here.
Yeah.
Killer.
On
This
you.
guy over here.
Oh, hey, there's just 2 of you now. Hi.
Looks like that was actually 1st North Carolina sharpshooter shooting as A and V charged in. And Union only able to get the flagpole up halfway. CSA should be able to get it back. Union lose a flag on point. Meanwhile, it looks like no charge, or maybe a charge happened there. I don't know. But a lot of the Union that was there kind of vanished. And I mean, some of them went this way. 7th LA, Midwest Brigade. They're pushing towards the C point. With TKO, you heard them there a minute or two ago saying they were going to head to the C point, and they are. Fortunately for them, this is what you can see with the no Steam chat, right? No the instant communication anyways. None of that. TKO thinks CSA needs help on C, and they don't. And then, you know, it's not their fault. It's just kind of, it is what it is, the fog of war. But, see, wow.
That guy just got.
Hey, hey, hey!
You're
Hey, when in doubt, open your mouth. When in doubt, open your mouth.
You're going to die. You're going to die like the lonely red you are.
Up on the ridge.
Ow.
So a little charge there. CSA up 2-1 again on flagpoles.
Shoot us with no catness. You got
So I was gonna say, I wonder if this Union group that was pushing towards C, seeing that the CSA side was taking it back, was like, okay, we're gonna double back to the B point. I like the decision here from 7th LA and Midwest. But they got to be quick about it, because like we saw last time, CSA probably already starting to send some guys back already. And with both sides in their second to last morale stage before they can't respawn in anymore, kind of a couple big minutes here. Here we go.
Shoot him! If you got a load, shoot it off! Step and go! Right here! Northwest!
That charge is held here by the banners, although more Union reinforcements arriving.
We are not to be. It's not the question. We are going to be.
Go to B!
I will die for my country!
Cliff, you're not a. Okay, I've shot.
I am William Shakespeare.
Billy Shake! Is that Billy Shake?
Backshot him, guys! Backshot him!
I am William Shakespeare.
No, you lost your backshot all
So Union winning with enough numbers. CSA flag down on the point. CSA starting to return from C, although they'll be too late. A little charge over here, it looks like. Flag trying to get out.
Flag's running. Flag's running. Keep running, flag. Keep running, flag. Kill this dude. Kill this dude.
Nope.
Don't worry, I'll watch your back. I'll make sure they won't hit you, buddy. There you go. Good job, citizen. Using the house as a cover. Look at that. Beautiful. So, Union's going to win that big B point. Huge for them. You do have some CSA, though, starting to pressure that A point. The Union group that was defending A point, Garland's brigade, is pushing up towards the B point.
Okay, everybody turn
And
around, turn around.
I don't know if they realize, but CSA is knocking on the door of the A point right now. And they're threatening it. I mean, if CSA get a decap here, CSA likely to keep the ticket lead. But on B point, CSA from C starting to arrive back up. This is big.
They're gonna be southeast.
Right side, right side, right side, right side, right side, right side, right side's getting charged too. Right side's getting charged too.
How did that not kill you, please?
Hold together, hold together.
Brace west 20, brace west 20, brace west 20.
There's more west. Look west.
Why was that CSA guy spam crouching? And so, pretty even charge. It looks like Union should take this, though. They gotta stop it. They gotta get the deep. There you go. Good job. So they'll clean that up. Multiple flags down on both sides. CSA at least having 2 of those flags down there. That's huge. Meanwhile, A point, mentioned a moment ago, was under threat. And CSA dying from that charge, starting to push the A point here, and they're getting this decap. It's huge for them, right? Because Union's dealing flagpole damage to the CSA side right now. They're up by 1, so they're dealing 1 flagpole's worth right now. And at that rate, it could drop CSA in the last stand within the past or the next couple of minutes. But since you decap the A point, I don't know if they're going to be able to capture it just due to the fact that they don't have a flag over here that I can at least see. But you prevent Union from dealing a ticket loss to you. Everyone's still losing tickets to the kills. Or deaths, I should say. And so CSA should be able to put the Union side into last stand. Unless Union can pull a shenanigan at the C point, which those guys at B might do that. Who knows?
Push, Confederate, push! I'm glad we're letting them do all the work.
Shoot through the ground. Yeah, I hit the flag with it.
So those guys that get wiped, they're going to be pushing back to the A point here. There they are.
You want to see my penis?
Whoa.
I know you want it. Put it in your mouth. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Hold
Taste my wood, rebel. Taste my wood.
Together.
Taste
Hit
my
together.
Wood. Eat my...
Move together.
Beat him down! Beat him down! Oh!
Guys, charge the stairs. Get the flag up. Charge the stairs. Everybody else.
All right, not a whole lot of CSA left, but those guys, along with some more, are going to be pushing in immediately again. Briefly zooming out over the other points. Union's got a foothold on B. CSA's got guys on C point. Union's going to hit last stand any second as they're capturing the point. But even though Union hits last stand, they can't spawn anymore. That should happen shortly. They can still have a flagpole lead to get CSA down to last stand as well and at least try to force a draw. Because when the clock hits 0, the game ends. And depending on who's in a higher morale stage, they'll win the game. If the game ended now, even though CSA has more tickets overall, both sides were in breaking a moment ago, and it'd be a draw. But now that Union's in last stand, if CSA's not in last stand when the clock hits 0, the game's a draw. So Union needs to get CSA down to last stand. These CSA guys need to be charging the point. Because Union can get them down, even if they hold it for another minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. That's all Union needs to do. But Union in last stand now. If they die, they don't come back. And it's just going to come down at this point to see if the CSA side will hit last stand. If CSA does, this will be a draw. Otherwise, a CSA victory, which is why I'm so confused why these guys are just sitting put in the backyard of that house.
All the way to the top, to the friends.
Come here,
If I
Yankee,
could
stop
stab
it.
you with this flag, I would. Oh yeah, run and scream. Hell yeah. Run and scream.
Couple
They're in the
motherfucking
building.
savages.
You're not allowed
Hey,
to
watch
get
the
in.
train tracks.
You're not allowed
Body
to
block
get in the building.
savage, body
Body
block savage, let the
savage.
dog down.
And you're
Diamonds, get ready. Diamonds, get ready.
False savage.
So they'll be able to get the decap. CSA having a flagpole lead at this point won't matter for in terms of the individual battle, just because Union, has no more tickets. There's none to be lost. But you can prevent Union from dealing a flag loss to you. So that gets decapped, and just like that, they hold it just long enough to get the CSA side into last stand. So if CSA dies, they don't come back. At this point, if the clock hits 0 and both sides have a considerable force alive, the game will end in a draw. That's going to be most likely at this point. If one side fully wipes their opponent, killing all but like 3 or 4 guys, then they'll win the game. Which, again, highly unlikely at this point.
No, I will not let my friendlies die.
What a match. It's a beautiful thing. This campaign over the past weeks, months, it's been very lopsided towards the CSA side, and they've been doing some balancing the past couple of weeks with the teams. And I know the original intent was to keep Union sides, or Union regiments on the Union side and CSA regiments on the CSA side, but they've been mixing them up the past 2 weeks, and the battles have been much more entertaining. This one's been very close, a very good fight. And huge props to both teams here. Wow. It's good to see. It's a beautiful thing. So, last to the Union holding down on the B point. CSA looks like they're approaching. They got 45 seconds to fully wipe Union. CSA is going to have more guys when the clock hits 0 just naturally, since CSA hit last stand a minute or 2 after the Union side did. That doesn't matter because they're both in the same morale stage. It doesn't matter how high or how low or how many guys you have left. All that matters is the text is the same, and that's what it is on the screen. Here we go, another little charge to end our match.
Get in there. Behind us, behind us, behind us. Hello, you might want to turn around.
Don't shoot us.
Get into him, boys. Get into him. Don't you dare kill my officer. Come here, city boy.
6 o'clock, Yankee scum.
And so that's going to do it. What a match. Really well fought. So, fascinating strategy. Union side giving up that initial point, letting the CSA take it, letting the CSA get a 2/3 morale stage lead. But the Union eventually was able to get the A point through CSA eventually leaving to try and fight over that B point as they needed to. The CSA side, once the 30-minute mark is hit, even though you have a huge ticket lead, you still got to have 2 flagpoles to deal ticket loss to the Union side. But Union was able to hold 2 points for a majority of that match, catch back up, take a lead. CSA punched right back. Union then responded to then really force both sides in the last stand. What a beautiful match. We'll see you all shortly for round 2. And here we are with the second round. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for your support. Your support is greatly appreciated. With that all being said, to start our second round, the 14th Tennessee bounced over to the Union side, so appreciate their help with that. Server pop now up to 293. It's always a good thing to see. Unlike the previous map, both sides now have the option of artillery. Union up initially by 6 in terms of those artillery numbers, though. CSA taking 5, Union taking 11. So infantry imbalance is actually dead even. So you don't see that too often. It's a beautiful thing. With that all being said, again, conquest for this match. You have 3 points of contention, right? Don't need to explain all that again, except for the first point that's being fought over until the 30-minute mark is going to be that C point. Why does that corn look so weird? Okay, there we go. It fixed itself. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, right? The further something the further something away is in a video game, it doesn't load in as much, as you can kind of see in the distance, right? It's just simple game dev stuff just to help improve the, optimization of your game. But you just don't see that too often, especially with porn. So, funny thing to see. What's also interesting is there's a church over there in the distance that I've never seen before on this map. This whole area over here, I don't know what this area is. Anyways, that doesn't matter. C point is what matters, though. Both sides kind of moving out here. The artillery, as mentioned, you have the Union battery over here, and then you have the CSA battery over here. A lot of the Union team, fascinatingly, is trying to take an approach that we saw from them last round. They're not even going to engage the C point. Instead, going to try to set themselves up for this B point and the A point in the distance. So, should be an interesting strategy. We'll see if it pays off. It is a little disappointing because the A point of the previous round and the C point of this round usually aren't fought over that often. And so to see full teams fighting over a certain area of the map that you usually don't see, it'd be kind of cool. That's kind of the huge advantages of this mode. More so in Contention, even though I hate that game mode. Contention it's the same maps as this one, for example. The same conquest maps, except you have more flagpoles throughout the map, usually about 5 to 6. One of them is chosen at random. Each side tries to fight over it. If they capture it and hold it for 7.5 minutes, they knock their opponent down on morale stage. A new point's chosen. That's the TLDR of it. But what the cool part about Contention is you have one flagpole and both sides are kind of going for it. So you see a lot of fighting over areas of the map you don't normally see. Again, that's probably the biggest draw of Contention. It's probably the only positive draw. But nonetheless, Conquest kind of has that, but usually there is one significant point on the map. That is usually this middle B point. A point and the C point are on the far extremes, so usually you don't see as much action there. But what's really fascinating is both sides are acting like all points are open to start the match. It's so fascinating. I mean, usually you see one side doing this like we saw with the Union last round, but not both sides. So, I mean, the only Union group that has pushed their way towards the now CSAC point in the corn right now is the 14th Tennessee, the guys who bounced over to the Union side. So they're going to try to do some decap shenanigans. They have a couple guy or two back. Let's see if TKO sees them. Oh, just picked up on it right away. Other time still there, but yeah, what a fascinating thing. I mean, outside of TKO there, holding back, you got more TKO in 5th Alabama. Meanwhile, the CSA groups that have pushed out, maybe trying to flank behind the center B point, you have A and V. So literally everyone is fighting over not the one point. What the heck? War writes it's such a thrilling, action-packed game. There's never any sitting around, especially in a respawn screen. There's never that.
Listen, I just want to flavor! Get away from the flavor! Get that flavor!
So 9th Florida gets wiped there. And it looks like the CSA guys outside of 9th Florida there that pushed out mostly are going to the A point. The smoke screen of the Mumbles Farmhouse. The Eternal Flame, as we like to call it. Longer than any Olympic flame, that's for sure. Does it ever end? Okay, yeah, it does. Huh. I never realized that the smoke went for so far. Does it just disappear then? Or, yeah, I mean, obviously, but like, how does it disappear? Okay, it's like an opacity. It's very nice. It's not like you're looking at this too often, though. Such a beautiful game, by the way. The video, even though the video is good quality, I would say, it doesn't do it justice. Playing the game and actually, albeit you got to get a nice rig for it. Because if you get a crappy laptop to try to play the game, which is what I had when I first played this, it was bad. I remember I had a school laptop, played this game for a couple months, then I got a gaming laptop, and, it was a beautiful thing. That was an iconic moment for me, one, because it was an improved laptop compared to just an old school laptop, but also when I stabbed someone in game, the game didn't lag for a few seconds. So, And I mean, you can even go to some of my first videos on this channel. Actually, for a good while, the first videos on this channel were me playing through my gaming laptop. And look where we're at now, you know? It's beautiful to look back and see the changes over the long haul. And in less than a year at this point, we'll be 5 years strong. So A and V's pushed up to the B point. Union spots them.
They're directly in front. Y'all remember me? You're mine.
We're not running, officer. You're mine.
Remember, try to do 1 to 2 second spacing. 1 to 2
So they're getting into a bit of a shootout already. Union down tickets. No surprise, though, with them being down the C point right now. Are they going to charge? They are. Shadow wants it. Shadow Sheep.
These are our woods. You missed.
Count charge, count charge.
Yo, stupid.
Put the dogs down. Put the dogs down. All right, boys. We're here to save you. Come here. Get him.
So good charge there from the Union side.
No! Where you going, boy? I stabbed you once. Come here.
Turtle red. Come on, boys. Get the flag. Get the flag.
Trying to get the flag, although it looks like Corn Pop's going to get it out.
Beat you better fucking run.
Alright, SB.
Oh, why are you running? Come on, boy. Woo!
So it should get back to friendly lines. TKO shifting up as well. So good hold on the Union side. Probably realizing they outnumbered and then just pushed in. Or they just didn't care and pushed in because, you know, why not? Huge wipe for them. They didn't get the flag, though. Never mind. They finally get it, but it should be recovered by TKO.
Hey, Confederate! Meet him right here.
Stab me, but you can't stab 20 more. Keep going. Shoot him up, give him the fucking ball. TKO reform behind the
So, what, they just didn't pick up the flag. Alright, that works too. I thought they would.
Your muster here, full kits.
Just might not have noticed it with a couple Union guys charging there, which, you know, it can happen. Get a little tunnel vision there. A couple of Union guys by the A point, for whatever reason. What, again, what a weird start to the round. So it's the banners over here. And they're at least waiting for the 30-minute mark to happen. Now, Union sending more and more guys away from the B point towards the A point. And that could give a window for the CSA side who's going to push in. Looks like that PA&V flag was picked up. Good on them. But, I mean, until the 30-minute mark, unlikely to see much. I mean, this strategy worked out for the Union side in the previous round. Like, it's not like the Union side won in the end, but the Union was able to make it competitive and not lose despite being down 2/3 of a morale stage to start the round. And the thing is, too, right, Union winning that initial point back was huge last round, because by the time we got to the 30-minute mark, it was 2/3 of a morale stage lead. CSA is up by a morale stage right now, and it's going to go up to probably a morale stage and a quarter by the time we get to the 30-minute mark. So CSA holding around B, Union on the point defending it, and that's going to be huge. I mean, the next few minutes are going to prove vital because CSA's in this current position likely to get the A point. These Union guys, it's a lot of Union guys to hold away from that B point there. And if CSA could sweep through the back door and get the B point, which it kind of looks like they're outnumbered right now. I mean, Union has guys at that, CSA has guys at that C point. So, kind of a chaotic few minutes here, but should prove vital here to the start of this round. If CSA can keep the 2-1 flagpole lead, or get it, it'd be huge for them.
I'm high on cocaine.
That's a rebel.
Oh, it's
Brace it first.
Yeah. Praise, boys. Praise.
So that's another charge held by the Union side here. Huge wins for them. So Union side should be able to capture this B point. Now migrating over to the A point. CSA in the corn. Being pushed up on. Even numbers, but Union spread out.
Union by the bar, is that us?
That's Union. That's fine.
Into this. Go,
So 6 Arkansas pushing up. They like to push it, and they're trying to push the pace here. If CSA holds this, they're going to get a 2-1 flagpole lead. Oh, rip. Nice shot.
I got you, Walter. I got you.
About face into the defilade. Let's go. About face.
I did not see you hit that, but... CSA trying to wrap around. The problem is CSA is acting more of a blob here. The Union regiments here are acting a little more independently, and CSA is taking full advantage. So 4th New Jersey, good on them to realize what's up and back off, although they're kind of away from their friendlies. You still have a Union regiment back in the graveyard in Midwest Brigade. It's like, again, you got 4 or 5 Union regiments out kind of doing their own thing. CSA's wiped one of them so far. And with it now being the 30-minute mark, the other 2 points are capable. Union should be getting that B point any second now. Looks like they just started. CSA already capturing the A point, so 2-1 flagpole lead for CSA is huge. And, I mean, again, they hold it for, you know, another 10 minutes. They'll be up about 2 morale stages. And at that point, what are you doing as Union? Not much. 83rd Pennsylvania in the court here. They're outgunned.
Holy fucking Jesus Christ!
You know, it's funny that they're all hopping over that snake fence and just crawling through the big hole. Nonetheless. 83rd will get out with their flag at least. And CSA continuing to deal a flagpole damage to the Union side. Midwest now deciding to show up. 7th LA is going to charge in. 4th New Jersey just volleyed. Are they going to join? Yep. Hopefully Midwest does too.
Kill as many as you can, 4th New Jersey.
Help friendlies.
Fuck you, Adam.
Where is Phantom? No, get away from my Phantom. Get away from my Phantom.
Oh, God.
Friendlies.
So CSA wins another charge on this side. Now you got Midwest here. Last Union group alive in the vicinity. I should say second to last group alive. I mean, that 83rd Pennsylvania flag that stayed up is getting some respawns in, so it's good for Union, but CSA is just putting on a clinic at this A point right now. And you could argue that it's more of Union, you know, spreading themselves out too far, and that could be the case as well. Looks like charge is about to occur near both points. Let's take a look at this one. Union kind of pushing out far. I mean, I don't know what Union's doing here. A&V is about to hit him in the rear.
Oh, good heavens. Wait.
Keep going, lad. Keep going.
Yeah, we got your flag, buddy boy. Oh, go get
A little difficult to see in the woods.
the flag. There you go.
They've kind of wrapped around each other.
Take care of you two. Oh, another one. We got your flag already. No point in fighting us anymore, man.
And A&V is going to win there. P&V there. So that's a huge win for CSA. I don't know why Union was pushing out that far. Can maybe talk about that in a second. Looks like that 83rd Pennsylvania flag was knocked down in the backside. And so Union here does not have a long shelf life on this point if CSA continue the aggression. Now, okay. The only time Union at this point should be pushing over to that side of the woods is if they're trying to capture the C point, and maybe that was the move of Garland's brigade there, but I mean, the problem is that they were kind of one of the last large groups defending for the Union side there, and so CSA might have a pathway to that B point, and they could triple cap. And speaking of CSA aggression, here they go.
Oh, let's get him. Go away from me. Oh, let's get him.
Oh my God.
Let's get him. Let's get him.
Come get some.
Oh, you gotta let me reload. You gotta let me reload.
Kill these flags right here. Get this flag down. Flags, flags, flags.
Get their officer. Oh, wait, I got their officer.
Hey, don't overextend. Don't
And just like that, CSA side secure the A point, getting one Union flag down in the process, almost a second one. Looks like there's a little charge going on in the woods as some CSA make moves towards the B point. PA&V charging, Stonewall Brigade, TKO going to clean this up. And with that white there, B point nearly open. You do have a Union group over here in the 65th Illinois. But, I mean, this is real rough. In Union, looks like they're just trying to put some attention towards the C point, and the brave CSA regiment over here, which I think is 5th Alabama. We can double check, though, of course. Yeah, 5th Alabama. You know, very boring job, a very important job, nonetheless. You don't want a couple Union stragglers getting through, although this is a little more than a couple starting to pressure that CSA C point. The thing is, too, right, if CSA win, or sorry, if Union wins over on the C point for the C, over there, oh man, we're the best wording here on the Battle Line Network, believe me. We yap for a living, and we never screw up. Roll the clips, but looks like A&V is going to be able to get this B point with TKO. CSA is going to be able to capture it. I mean, even if Union gets this C point here, I don't even know if these guys have a flag just because they came from their main spawn. Potentially, I mean, it's Garland's brigade, 7th LA as well. Where's the flag? I don't see one. So even if they win this, they might not, I mean, they just won't be able to capture the point. And if that happens, CSA is going to be up 2-0. They're for sure going to be up 3-0. Union's congregating around their artillery right now, which is not near either point.
You're losing B point. You're losing B point.
You're losing B point, Yankee scum.
Very considerate of TKO here to notify the Union. So CSA is dealing 2 flagpoles worth.
You're losing that booty point. You're losing the booty point.
Your government lies.
Hell yeah.
Pulling out the binos in the middle of a firefight is crazy work. EIB didn't even see it. The Corn covering that, but they get a wipe there. They flank on the behind. Speaking of booty. And with that, CSA is going to have a 3-0 flagpole advantage. So they're going to be dealing 3 flagpoles worth of damage to the Union side, firstly. Secondly, the counterattack will begin. So, black timer stops, gold timer begins. The Union side has 3 minutes to either capture a point or neutralize 2 of them. If they do either of those things, the counterattack stops. Regardless, though, again, CSA is dealing 3 flagpoles worth of damage. That Union bar is going to drop, and it's going to drop fast. So even if the Union can get out of this, they're going to be over, what? They're going to be down over 2 morale stages by the time this is over. And unless they can get a 2-0 or a 3-0 flagpole lead, they're going to be out of this fight. And I mean, just based on how this round is going, this is the exact opposite of what we saw in the previous round. The strategy of not trying to engage that first point going wrong here went right the first round partially. So, here we go.
Get that flag, get that flag.
CSA here just have to delay the Union force for another minute. If they do so, they'll win the game.
Is that me? You want some? That is me. You want some? Let's go. I got you, killer. Behind you.
Get in there, just kill as many as you can, please.
It takes 30 seconds to lower or raise a flag. That's why they need to start doing it by the minute mark. CSA artillery, here's your time to shine. I don't know where those guns are aimed, but
I don't have a flag.
Union starting to whittle the CSA out here. They will be able to do that. Union about to hit breaking. Flag is going down. Where's the Union flag?
We've got a friendly flag
I got
coming.
this motherfucker.
Muggins is coming. Muggins is coming.
Where's the Union flag? They need a flag. There it is. There's one there.
Move out of the way. Move out of the way.
There it is.
Move out of the way.
Get out of the way, 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 get out of the way.
Break your fucking reload. Get that fuck out of the way.
All right, it takes 30 seconds to raise that flag entirely. Now, there's no CSA force outside of this group that's chugging it along. CSA artillery could get involved. Looks like they are shooting, and they missed. So, what do you got over here? Banners. They just need to shoot that guy dead. About 15 seconds till it's up.
Yeah, we can wipe him.
It's a Union team led by Cash Patel.
We can do it, sir.
Shoot!
Oh, shoot him, boys! Shoot him!
Shoot him.
So they'll stop the counterattack. Black timer continues, but Union's down over 2 morale stages at this point. And the fact that CSA hasn't even gone down to engage yet is crazy work. Union artillery is being pressured. Wow. Unless Union gets a 2-0 or a 3-0 flagpole lead, this ain't happening. Low chance.
Behind.
Reform the line.
As you saw there, 14th Tennessee was in that charge for CSA. They swapped back over. Saw the announcement earlier and forgot to mention, which I guess we can briefly look at the server pop. 292 CSA up by 4 right now. In terms of artillery, Union still has 5 more. So, I mean, Union's down 9 infantry right now. But that's the price you can get with artillery. It looks like we got a little more charging going on.
Can we sit here with you?
White there. There should be some more in a second. Yep.
I hate you with that. I'm clubbing you in the head.
You're down all.
Kill any rebs you see, kill any rebs you see.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Why don't you just die, Yankee?
I prefer not to.
Oh my god, how do you guys feel that you're gonna get triple capped a second time? You're gonna get triple capped twice.
Die, Yankee.
This is embarrassing.
Ready to lose again, Yankee?
Come here.
Oh my goodness, look at the risk. Need some Harry Potter. Harry Potter. We love. Oh man. Crap, they got the decap. CSA being 2 flagpoles worth, so I mean, Union's gonna hold, but they will get the decap there. Yeah, I was gonna say they need the Harry Potter doctor or whatever to heal the bone up.
Got more coming in. South, southwest, southwest, west.
Southwest,
Per the request of a friend, I've started playing the Lego Harry Potter game on my Xbox. It has been, I don't know, it's been a nice game to sit in the living room and just turn the brain off and just play a little Lego game.
Incoming.
All right.
You might want to start running.
So, Union will get that B point back. However, they still even haven't hit the CSA side into engaged. Down. Oh, man. Is it 2.5 morale stages? Yeah. Over 2.5 morale stages they're down right now. And they're still going to be losing tickets at the end of all this.
Southwest, is that?
By the end of all this, I mean, once Union get this B point, because they're still going to be down 2-1.
What is that? Ew, yuck. What's that over there?
So, Union at least slow down the ticket drain. Here comes Union charging in on C. Kind of. A little sporadic.
Yep. You go ship left, sure
on these Yankee punks.
Countercharge, go, go, go.
Get the hell out. I didn't give you permission.
I didn't need your permission. I'm getting stabbed.
You tell him, man.
I dropped their pup.
And she's dead now.
So it looks like CSA side should hold this little flanking charge in the corn. Does them some favors. But 7th LA, 83rd Pennsylvania going to show up. Some Midwest as well, and they should clean this up. Union about to hit last stand as CSA are now in engage. Finally. They did it.
Just let me know in game what I need to do.
So there, right side!
Independent fire!
More Union down the road.
Independent fire! So there, shoot him out, shoot him out, shoot him out! Brace, brace, brace!
Makes me wonder how the B point is going right
Shoot him
now.
out, 7th LA! Shoot him
There you
out,
go.
shoot him
Union dies, they don't come back. B point, looks like there's some shenanigans over there. But at least over here on the C point, CSA side is getting destroyed. So Union's going to be able to capture the point and probably make a good last stand here. Although the B point, the Union group's here completely surrounded. CSA about to get the decap. Not that it's needed, but it at least prevents them from losing any more tickets. Not that it matters.
West oblique.
Finish it.
Left oblique, baby.
We're probably gonna win this. Watch out, bro.
Oh, yeah, good boys.
Totally, and not
That's how you want to spend your last life on Earth. This is how you want to spend your last life.
Tell him, Smoke. You tell him.
Is this how you want to spend your last life? Trying to stab bull me?
Flag up.
Say less.
If you have a shot, go left. If you have a shot, go left.
Give me that blocking ball, boy. Somebody come over here.
Thomas, remember Thomas?
There's like 5 or 6 over here. No.
Oh, you're Union.
What a ladder right there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Valiant.
Sorry to hear that.
So, man, Ninja's just outright disrespectful.
Filthy Yankee died. Only teabagging him over there, bro. What in the world?
Why would you do such a thing?
Ninja, wrong game, man. This isn't Call of Duty.
Alright. Here in last stand, boys.
So, and I don't come back again. Last of the Union team going towards that C point. CSA flag down over here, except for Stonewall Brigade.
Can we get a Virginia on 3? 1, 2, 3. Virginia!
What happened?
Either.
That was pretty. That was really cute. That was really cute.
It was.
Come here, Yankee boy. Come here, Yankee boy.
That's the scenario right there if the Union side, or I should say Virginia, joined the Union side. A little weird to see, I will say. Stonewall Brigade is 27th and 33rd Virginia. They have artillery with them as well, although I don't know what they named that regiment per se, which I guess we could look at the tab screen and see. First, RB. Something battery. I'm not even going to try to guess what the R is. The first roast beef. Oh man, Arby's sounds good. Honestly, just fast food sounds good. Sound not good for you, but good. Although I can just go get Little Caesars for very cheap. We love Little Caesars, don't we? The beautiful pizza place. It might not be the best food or best pizza, but it is hot, it's ready, and it's cheap. And that is why I'm ride or die for Little Caesars. CSA making their way from the B point, about to show back up. Looks like Banner's going to be the first ones to show up here. 7th LA, Midwest going to be the ones to defend that. Some Flanagan's Brigade here as well. Here we go.
Oh my god, my penis can only get so wrecked.
Tenrega Banzai!
Come here, Flybear.
Complete chaos down in the corn. You can see why people don't like corn maps. You just don't know what's going on half the time. More CSA moving in. Looks like a charge on the opposite side that gets held. But this charge over here should not be held.
I gotta touch the flagpole. I gotta touch the flagpole here.
Surround.
Yeah, I'm touching the flagpole. There we go. Surround him. Surround him. Protect the guy raising it. Surround him.
Don't kill him.
Give him a big ol' hug.
Body block.
Don't kill them, let us come.
Let us. Don't kill him. Stop killing. Stop killing.
You know heart.
Stop stabbing.
Stop killing. Do not kill. If you kill, I will kill you. Stop killing. I will kill you if you kill. Stop killing. Do not kill.
Get your loot.
No killing, lads.
Stop fighting. Retreat. Stop fighting. Stop killing. Seriously.
Get ready, gentlemen.
Kill me.
Get ready, gentlemen.
No, let him
Kill
kill
him.
me.
Let them kill
Kill
him.
me.
Block him.
Oh, no.
What do we say?
I guess they need the triple cap for the campaign board. Maybe took that from War Brothers. It's a good thing. That's funny, though. That's the closest attempt I've ever seen them trying to triple cap at the end, because usually it just goes bad really quickly. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. Go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment. In the bottom of our videos, you can get early access to all the condensed broadcasts that we post. If you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV, and we can put it in the pinned comment of the video. But besides all that, thank you all for watching. God bless, and we will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.